Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Syima and this is Simply Insight Tarot, and I'm back with another pick a card reading for you guys. And this time this pick a card reading is going to be about the bigger picture, about your current situation. So we're going to be looking at that, the bigger picture, and what's happening around your current situation. This could pertain to anything, so whatever pile you choose, I have intended that it would resonate with you. Okay, so this title was suggested, is a combination of suggestions that were made to me in one of my community posts. So yeah, also there's going to be extra messages from your future self, your higher self, at the end of the reading too, or somewhere in the reading. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for making the suggestions, and as promised, this is your second pick a card reading for I promised to put out 2 pick a card readings this week because of my because of the delay in getting your pick a card readings out. I had something to do earlier this week. So anyways, let's just get straight into the reading. As usual, we have 3 piles to choose from. Before you choose your piles, surround yourself in that beautiful iridescent white light. If you don't know what that looks like, it's up here on the screen for you right now. Once you've surrounded yourself in that beautiful light, you can open your eyes, or you can just straight away choose your piles. Use your intuition. Don't overthink your intuition. If you need to take a longer look at the piles, you can just pause the video. If not, we can get straight into pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1, you guys chose this card right here. It says, I am forgiving. Okay, so there's some sort of forgiveness that is probably being needed, or someone wants your forgiveness, or you want someone to ask for your forgiveness, or someone needs your forgiveness, or you want to be forgiven. There's something about forgiveness here. Okay, someone here regrets. Okay, there's some regrets going on. Someone here, okay, this could be in relation to anyone in your life. Okay, love, a lover, a past lover, an ex-lover, a family member, somebody in your life who wants your forgiveness, or feels guilty for something, or feels like they want to make something right. They come with peace. I'm hearing somebody wants to come with peace, because I'm seeing this girl, she's holding up this almost like an alien peace sign, right? Okay, this person wants to say sorry to you, or yeah, there's something about wanting your forgiveness, but they don't know how to ask for it, or they don't know how to communicate. This person is probably crying over you. I'm hearing, okay, somebody is crying. All right, and they're holding a feather up to their heart. I think this person realizes what they have done, or this could be you. Okay, so take it where it resonates. All right, somebody here has done a lot of self-reflection, I'm hearing. Somebody here is finally like expanding their mind, expanding their intuition. I'm hearing they're finally listening to their intuition. I'm also hearing developing a conscience. Okay, someone here is developing a conscience. Yeah, they feel sad, or they feel regretful for the things that have transpired, that has played out, okay, in regards to you or the situation. Could be a third-party situation here. Okay, could have something to do with someone else. Could have something to do with I'm hearing gossip, or it could have something to do with listening to the wrong people, or listening to the wrong advice, or even not listening to their own intuition. not listening to their heart. This person, whoever it is, again, I could be tuning into you, or I could be tuning into this other person. They are finally listening to their heart, okay? Their heart is speaking to them at the moment, okay? And that's why they've gone through a lot of self-reflection, and they've gone through a lot of crying, healing, okay? Because it's almost like I'm drawing like a teardrop on my chest. I'm drawing the shape of a teardrop on my chest. This person feels like you no longer love them anymore, or that you are no longer open to love in regards to them. I was different and you were too. Matching socks and old cartoons. This person could be someone from your past, okay? Someone you could have grew up with, or this person has seen you grow. For some of you, these are your own parents. Do you want me back? Yeah, for some of you, it might be in regards to love, okay? So this could be an ex-partner, ex situation, situationship, ex-lover, ex-whatever, okay? It's an ex, even ex-friend. So this is ex something, okay? All right. Let's see. We have change, okay? We have despair, yeah. I haven't looked at these cards, by the way, so this is the first time I'm going to be seeing them with you guys. And we have privileged lady. We have freedom. Family. Protected. Underprivileged lady. Nice. Okay, we have transformation, which clarifies change and freedom. Gorgeous. We have the loving woman. Okay. We have loss. We have problem solving. Problem solving. We have autumn. This is coming into autumn right now, right? Angels, support and guidance. Okay. Okay. This could be in regards to family. Okay, because I see family here. The family card came out. Somebody here wants to be free from the family that they are connected to right now. It's not to say that you want to be free or this person wants to be free, okay? Somebody here feels like they have, like they want to go after something, all right? This person is in despair. I'm seeing here that there's a few storylines that are coming through, but the first one that I'm seeing is that this person wants to tell you, okay, that they have changed. And through this encounter or through this situation with you, they have changed, okay? They want to say that they have changed. This could be pertaining to family or friends, okay? Because I'm hearing family or friends. This is people from your past, people who you considered family in the past, people who you consider very, very close to you, okay? These people are in despair. Some of them are in despair that you are no longer in their life, okay? With autumn here, it's almost like shedding. You've shed these people out of your life, and some of these people are still feeling guilty for the things that they put you through or things that they have done to you, okay? Someone here is developing a conscience, I'm hearing, okay? They've done a lot of self-reflection, and that's what I was sensing with the card that I was channeling, the one that you chose, okay? It's 11:13, so 111. You guys could be seeing 111 a lot, okay? So whatever situation that transpired here between you and this person, okay, it has made you both go through a transformation, and it's freed you up, okay? It's freed you up, and it's also freed this person, okay? Somehow it's freed this person from their past, from, you know, freed this person from limiting beliefs, freed this person from outdated beliefs about themselves, about life. Yeah. Okay? For some of you, if this is family, they are in despair. Okay? They know now, they realize now that you are actually this loving woman, but you've changed. You have matured. With autumn here, I'm seeing, yeah, it's time for you to harvest. You are in preparation for reaping abundance, you know, your harvest. With problem solving here, you've had to problem solve a lot of things on your own, I'm hearing, okay? You were pushed to be alone. Some of these family members and friends might be looking at pictures of you when you were younger, or when you were having, yeah, they miss you, they're in despair. You know, some of them are literally in despair. They see now that you are a privileged lady here, you are protected, and that they've lost you. The bigger picture, what I'm seeing is that the bigger picture is this whole situation, this whole transformation put you through this so that you could realize, you can realize that you are actually protected in whatever situation you are in, okay? With protection here and angels, you have your guides guiding you, you have your angels, you have the universe backing you up, okay? And these people realize now that they have, I guess, lost you, okay? They've lost a part of you, the part of you that used to give to them. They haven't necessarily lost you physically. Physically, you might still be interacting with each other, but you're no longer giving to them, okay, these people, the same way you did before, okay? You freed yourself. You've changed. Change, freedom, transformation. And with problem solving, now you are so fucking smart. I'm hearing with problem solving here, resolution. You found resolution and peace within your situation. You had to get yourself out of despair without the help of family and friends, without the help of anyone, okay? And now you are coming into a time where you are, you know, you've probably already stepped into this dimension where you know that you're abundant, you know that you're always protected, you know that you are privileged here, you know? You know your worth now. The bigger picture, like the whole situation happened so that you could see your worth, so that you could see that you are a sovereign being. And so that others can see how protected you are. Some of these people are starting to realize certain things about you, and it's putting them in despair because it's putting them through their own awakenings, okay? It's pushing them through their own awakenings, realizing certain things about themselves, about the world. If you're dealing with a lover or an ex, a past lover, this person is in despair. I'm hearing that they feel like they should have protected you, but they didn't. And you're free from wanting their protection, from chasing after their support or something. Maybe before this you were dependent on certain people. Maybe you had to go through times where you're very much protected by your guides here. Support and guidance. You are always guided, you are always supported by the universe, you are always backed up, okay? Even through loss. Maybe you have already went through the grieving process of losing certain people in your life, okay? And you had to go through that cycle of despair, wondering whether, you know, you can make it on your own without family and friends. And now you're more loving towards yourself. You speak lovingly towards yourself. You're no longer cruel towards yourself. You're no longer giving into all of these self-deprecating thoughts about yourself, your self-doubts and everything. You're no longer giving in to your despair of not having, you know, familial support from friends, support from family, support from lovers, even whoever, right? Let me just change this. It's like this song is, it's almost like this person is longing for you. A girl like you, yeah, longing for a girl like you. Now they realize that you're the one. You were the privileged lady here. You've gone through a change and now you're free. You are free to be who you are. You know, with transformation here. You figured something out about why it had to play out like this. You've accepted the loss, you know? And once you did, these people are now in despair. The pendulum swings the other way. So I'm hearing. Sorry guys, my phone overheated and I don't know how long I went on babbling on, but anyways, let's see. So again, what I was saying just now, we had 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. All right, so I'm hearing that your higher self is saying that you are going to end up very abundant here. If you are looking for love, right? Literally, your higher self is saying that you are in union right now. You're married to a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is a soulmate with the 6 of Cups here, okay? Your boundaries. You have strong boundaries. You have very strong boundaries now. and they come from a loving space. They're not boundaries that come from a space of, you know, love for yourself, rather than a place, than a space from resentment of another. Okay. Some of you might have been, I don't know why I'm hearing misled by King of Cups here, okay? A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or either or, okay? Earth sign. But you were being misled or something, or you were being led on, okay? That's what I'm hearing. Someone was leading you on. This could be a family member too, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an earth sign, okay? Take it where it resonates. You can put yourself into which sign you resonate with, okay? Yeah, handshake. There's some people from your past here who want to tell you they're sorry for acting the way they did. For you, it might be too late, you know, but your too late is not coming from a place of like trying to put them in their place. Your too late is because you have truly moved on and you've accepted, you know, your situation. Your higher self is saying that you are in a very successful relationship right now, and you're no longer what am I hearing? Too caught up in your emotions. I'm hearing with the Seven of Swords here and the King of Cups. Your emotions have matured, okay? It's not like matured, but you're very emotionally intelligent now. That's what I'm hearing, okay? God nurturing and maintaining everything, knowledge of good and evil, appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. Okay, but yeah. When it comes to the bigger pictures, it always comes down to the self, you know, with the Queen of Swords here. You are now very emotionally smart, I'm hearing. You have strong willpower too, I'm hearing. You're stable, you're grounded, you are solid, okay? I'm hearing you're solid. Especially when it comes to finances, you're definitely going to be solid here. With abundance, preparation, and harvest, you're preparing for a true harvest here, okay? Some of you are very avid meditators too now. Look at how she's meditating, I'm seeing, right? And you get all your answers from meditation. Even if you don't see them yet, you trust that these answers are coming to you, okay? And you sit and you let it play out, because it's leading you to abundance. With the Queen and King of Pentacles here, you're very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy, especially when it comes to the 3D. You're able to ground things, your manifestations. Yeah. I'm also hearing that you guys have, a lot of you have, with Six of Cups here, you have paid your dues, okay, when it comes to karmic debt, okay? Especially if it involves an earth sign or a water sign, an air sign, okay? All right, so pal number 1, I think I'm going to end the reading there. I hope that reading resonated with you. I hope you found some clarity in your situation. And if the reading resonated with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified on future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing, you guys. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, okay? Bye. Hi, pal number 2. Hold on. Get my incense on. So, pile number 2, you guys chose, I hold purity in high esteem. Okay? So we're going to be looking at the bigger picture and of your current situation. Alright? But let's look into you first. Let's channel you. Alright, so you here, or the person that you're dealing with, okay? Some of you might be dealing with someone in the public eye here, all right? Someone who is praised a lot, I'm hearing, okay? You might be in the public eye. You might have a platform, okay? Because I'm seeing she's standing, she's literally standing on that platform. Or what? What's that thing called? Column. Colin. Someone here could be called Colin. So you or this person is coming into a time where, like I said, you're receiving a lot of praise or a lot of traction. There's a lot of attention on you at this time, okay? Some of you have recently gone through this amazing glow up, I'm hearing, okay? You are glowing, your chakras are all lit. You're litty right now, okay? You're all lit. Some of you might be dancers, yoga teachers. Some of you might be, I'm seeing pole dancing. I'm seeing those aerial ribbons that you hang from and stuff, right? Some of you might be Pisces. I'm hearing hangman. These bonds are shackle-free. You unshackled yourself. There's like a similar message to pile number 1, but we're going to see that. I think this is a different aspect of it. So I feel like maybe some of you are drawn to more than 2 piles. Somebody here is very much at peace, okay? And you're holding flowers here. So like I said, you might be receiving a lot at this time, okay? You're receiving praise, you're receiving gifts, you're receiving compliments, you're receiving a lot. Okay, you're in this aura where people want to give to you, all right? and you've shed a lot of layers of yourself. Okay, with the leaves here. Okay, again, this is almost like, I don't know why I feel like this is connected to pile number 1. Your purity and high esteem. Some of you might have been celibate for a while. Okay, working out, really focusing on yourself, spending more time in nature. You've been buying yourself flowers. You've been, you've been looking good. You look good now. You look better than you did before, I'm hearing. Okay, very much at peace. At peace with yourself, at peace, at peace. At peace with your situation, at peace. Highly regarded, I'm hearing now. Highly regarded. So we have, so I was saying, we have, I haven't looked at these cards, so this is the first time I'm going to be looking at them with you guys. So the first one we have is bad health. Okay. We have child. We have false person. We have energy healing. We have strength. Gorgeous. We have author under false person. We have fear. The loving man. Is that, wow. I'm getting a connection to the last pile. Okay, because the last pile, pile number 1, the loving woman came out. So we have the loving man here. Okay. We have commitment. We have stairs. Blue. Some of you might have water and air in your chart. And water. I was saying water, okay? So some of you might have strong water in your chart and air. All right? Okay. I am seeing that whatever situation that you went through, it was, I'm hearing it was, your soul put yourself through these difficult life situations, okay? Some of you might have been in bad health, or you might have been recovering from some sort of illness. It doesn't matter what kind of illness. It could be mental illness, it could be physical health, it could be physical illness, it could be emotional illness, all right? A lot of fear that was stuck in your body, I'm hearing, all right? You have cleared, all right? With stairs here, direction, timing, it took a while for you to, elevate and climb those stairs out of your situation, out of this bad health. A lot of your health situations were caused by fear. Fear of another, or fear of certain things that, continuously transpires in your life. And maybe you've had to deal with this since you were a child. Okay? Some of you, it could be that your throat chakra was very, very, very blocked. All right? Yeah, with communication and inner truth here. And you have suppressed a lot of your emotions due to this blocked throat chakra. Suppressed emotions, it's not like you suppress them to yourself. It's like you feel these emotions. It's just that you have suppressed them to others. You are not able to express. Okay. I'm hearing that some of this, yeah, for some of you, it's been going on since years. Maybe since you were 18, I'm hearing. Okay. I'm hearing with false person, author, commitment. It's almost like maybe you were getting information, false information or something. I'm not saying like, you know, I don't really believe in false people. It's just that some people have outdated beliefs, and maybe you have been, you know, riding on these outdated beliefs or limiting beliefs. All right. And maybe they came from books, because with author here, I'm seeing it could be books on relationship, or yeah, relationships, on how to build relationships or something. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah, because with commitment here, all right, it was making you fear commitment. Okay, some of you had a fear of commitment and you didn't even realize that. All right, some of you don't realize that you have a fear of commitment, and it's been it transpired because of something that happened to you as a kid, okay, as a child. And because you weren't able to express yourself, it's put you into a bad health, maybe, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, it's made you feel weak. It's made you feel fearful. It's made you feel like you weren't able to really you know, show up as your most authentic self. Okay, maybe you had fear of doing that, but you have now elevated. Okay, with stairs here, I'm seeing with stairs, blue and water, you are now I'm not saying it's easier, but you are opening up your heart. It's like you're opening up your emotions with communication and inner truth. You are ready to speak your truth. You're ready to come out as your most authentic self. Okay, and because you have been doing that, you're receiving a lot of praise now. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Emotions, initiation, and rejuvenation. It's like whatever this put you through, this situation has put you through. Okay, it could be that the situation is with you as a child. You could have been dealing with a parent or an older figure, I'm hearing, who wasn't necessarily healthy themselves when it came to their own, you know, thoughts, the way they go about life, and you were listening to this person, I'm hearing. Okay, you were influenced by whoever this was, all right? And you see now that you know, you maybe, I'm hearing like you don't want to grow up to be someone like this. Okay, whoever this was, right? With false person. For some of you, you might even you know, write about this. With author here, you're starting to write about it. Maybe you find it easier to express yourself through writing, all right? So now maybe you have written a lot about what you know, or, you know, your innermost thoughts here, your inner truth, but you just haven't put it out there to, you know, for others to see. Okay, the spirit is not pushing you but nudging you. Okay, is nudging you to speak your inner truth, or, you know, I'm hearing your views and your understanding is valid. Okay, especially when it comes to commitment. There's something about commitment here, fear of commitment. You feared being the committed one. You feared, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but you feared being the loving man. Okay, so some of you, loving man, loving woman, it doesn't matter, but you feared being this person, like being, you know, diving fully into a relationship. But now, like, I'm seeing, like, whatever this situation put you through, okay, your whatever health problems, it's clearing up because you're releasing the fear. The more you release fear, okay, the more you release fear, the fear that's stuck in your body, okay, it's basically energy healing. And the way you release fear is maybe through crying. You might think that you crying, okay, I'm hearing like with stairs here, you might think that you crying, you were, you know, falling down into this bottomless pit or something, but you realize, like, the more you cry, you were releasing. And with stairs, you're actually elevating. The more you cry, you elevate. I don't know why I'm getting that message, but yeah. And the more you cry, the more you cry, the more you cry, you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. That's, you know, why do you think the body has the ability to cry? You know, if you truly want to follow the basis of nature, like, just look at your body. Like, why does the human body cry? You know, it's to release pain, emotional pain, mental pain, whatever it is, right? It's so that you can release and feel lighter. And when you do, you notice that, you know, you as time passes by with, yeah, direction and timing here, as time passes by, you're able to express yourself from a more authentic space. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? And you've been initiated through you crying more and more and more. Maybe you were, you went through this whole like cycle or years of you not crying, you know, or suppressing things and pushing them to the bottom, or not dealing with certain things, right? And it's been affecting, you know, your relationships, because your subconscious mind, there's something stuck there, which is not stuck, it's like, how do I say this? It was messing up something in your subconscious mind, okay? Okay, so yeah, this thing has probably been going on since you were a kid. Maybe some of you are actually afraid of being, you know, of true love. Because some of you, like, I feel like you understand, on the other side of true love, there's always the risk of true pain. But you going through true pain is basically you releasing a lot of, you know, stuck energy, let's just say, okay? And that's why now, look at you, your chakras are all clear, you know? You've managed to clear yourself of these old, outdated, stuck energy, beliefs, belief systems. Baby, I'm yours. And maybe now you are ready to commit. Because whether you realize it or not, I'm hearing that you have been committed to your own, you know, healing journey, whether you realize it or not, okay? By you sitting with yourself and, like, literally crying. Some of you realize that you were with I'm hearing trauma bonding, okay, with false person here. You could have realized that you were with the wrong person. Not the wrong person. I mean, it was the right person at the right time, because, you know, you had lessons to go, you had lessons to learn with this person. But now that you have released yourself from that, and you have, you know, done a lot of energy healing on yourself, or you've gone through a lot of energy healing, right? And you've released a lot of fears, you know, regarding yourself, right? You realize now that, you know, you're ready to move on from whoever this person is, okay? This false person. So far, so long. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna skip the song, but so far, so long. You're ready to move on. And maybe you will write about this with author here. There's something about writing about this, or, you know, expressing this maybe in a book, maybe through, I don't know, there's so many ways you can express this, through songs, through lyrics, through poems, through writing, through journaling, through even autobiographies, through, yeah. And now you are, you know, with emotion, initiation, and rejuvenation, you feel rejuvenated. You feel like you're ready for something new. That's what I'm hearing. You feel like your strength is back up. So I'm also hearing, like, some of you, inner child healing, you know? You're beginning to listen to your inner child. You're starting to be more compassionate with yourself. You're not giving into the fear. You've released a lot of fear. You're no longer allowing fear to direct you. I'm not using this. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing you're climbing up, okay? You're climbing up. You're building up your strength, and you've built up your strength. So what does your higher self want you to know? This is messages from your higher self and your future self. You have the 9 of Wands, okay? Yeah, that's the wounded warrior. That's someone who was wounded, operating off a wounded space. You're coming out of that, okay? Page of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles again, all right? A lot of synchronicities with the last pile too. We have the 2 of Wands. Two Wands to come out. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, 7 of Wands. We have the Hermit and the 9 of Cups. Okay. Okay, some of you might have strong Virgo energy in your chart. Your higher self is saying that you're no longer wounded, okay? So it's like you're no longer operating off of a wounded space, all right? With the Nine of Wands here. It's like you were walking on stilts or something. I'm hearing stilts. Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like this is a progression from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could have something to do with your ability to manifest abundance, okay? Manifest more for yourself, all right? Especially when it comes to money. It looks like from the Page of Pentacles, you feeling like you were never having enough to feeling that you do have enough with the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? I see that your higher self is saying that you're more guarded now with the Seven of Wands, all right? Your higher self is saying that with the Seven of Wands, you are like, what do you call it? Like, highly protective of yourself, okay? Not to say that you're protective of yourself out of fear, but you, because you're listening to your intuition, you know how to, it's not to say like boundaries, but you know how to defend yourself when someone comes at you. Maybe you weren't able to defend yourself before, you know, without you being able to speak up, you won't be able to defend yourself, right? Defend your truth. It's almost like your higher self was calling you back to yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Your inner child was calling you back to yourself. It was trying to call you back to yourself. And you didn't want to look at your, you didn't want to come back to yourself because you felt like your true self wasn't good enough, and you weren't able to express that or something. I feel like I really need you to come back to, this message was coming from your inner child, right? It was coming from your kid self, your younger self. I'm hearing it's almost like you're way more enlightened now. Your higher self is saying that you are a very enlightened person here, very wise with the Hermit too. You keep to yourself a little bit more. I think you're a bit more private with yourself. Okay? Right now, I don't know why I'm hearing like your higher self is saying that you have a decision to make. Okay, with the Two of Wands here. You have a decision to make. And you're making this decision in silence. Alright? You know what to do. Your higher self is saying that you've made this decision in silence. And you can execute this in silence. Whatever it is that you're wishing for, you can execute it in silence. And plus, your higher self is saying, protect whatever it is that you want here, your Nine of Cups here. Whatever is your wish fulfillment here, okay? You're deciding upon it, like at this time. Okay? And you're going to be deciding in silence. I don't think you are going to, you're someone who, goes out and tells people your plans and everything. Maybe you used to do this. Maybe you used to tell everyone like your future plans and everything and whatever it is. And usually, when you tell too many people, sometimes when it doesn't work out it's almost like these people are sneering at you, or you feel like these people are sneering at you, or you feel like certain people are you know, I'm hearing like these self-deprecating thoughts of someone else, like saying like, see, I knew it wouldn't happen, or see, I knew this person wouldn't be able to, you know, it's almost like they're saying like, oh, it's expected of them to not succeed. But you're pushing that away now. See, with the 7 of Wands here, you are definitely like defending yourself this time. And you're defending your dreams, your wish fulfillment, your 9 of Cups. Yeah, do you see all of these people? They're cloaked, you know, in lace. So for some of you, I'm hearing like maybe you do wish to get married or something, okay? But I'm also hearing like not traditionally, not a traditional marriage, okay? You might, I think I'm hearing like get married in silence, or there's a union happening in silence here. It's being protected from the outside world with the 7 of Wands, okay? It's almost like with the higher selves coming through, it's almost like it's got something to do with love. But for you to get to this point in love, right? It's 12-12 right now, so you might be seeing that 12-12, or 12 could be a significant number, okay? 9-9, you could be seeing 9-9-9 because I'm seeing 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups here. 9-9-9. Yeah, you're making a decision right about now. Your higher self is saying, and you're going to make the right decision. You're going to follow your wish fulfillment, and you're going to be able to express this, your inner truth. But then you're going to also be able to protect it, protect whatever this is that you want. Okay? All right. So congratulations if you've done a lot of healing on yourself. Congratulations, you guys, right? You are elevating, all right? You're going to be able to speak your truth. Some of you, it could be that you even, you speak about it. You actually speak about it, okay? You might be able to stand in front of others, okay? It doesn't matter how big of a crowd it is, or how small of an audience it is. Maybe you might want to speak your truth to one person or to 1,000 people, right? You're going to be able to do this, okay? Because you cleared out your throat chakra. And you're going to speak from, your heart space with emotions here. Initiation, rejuvenation. And once you do, you're going to feel like you have entered a new level in your life. Okay? Also pay attention to dreams that have you climbing up the stairs, or climbing stairs, all right? Those might mean something. And I'm also hearing, don't be afraid of success, okay? Don't be afraid of your success. In whatever it is that you want here. There's a 9 of Cups here. There's something that your wish is being fulfilled at this point in time. But and you're about to make the decision that is going to lead to that wish fulfillment, okay? All right, so pile number 2, I'm going to end the reading there. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified of future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing, you guys. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you guys chose this card right here. I am kind. Okay, I am kind. Whoever chose this pile, you guys are fierce. Okay, I'm hearing fierce. You guys are coming into a time where you guys are like you're ready to go up against certain things here. You're ready. You are ready to I don't know why. For some of you, it's like you going up against opposition. Okay, there's some very strong people who chose this pile here. Okay, some of you might be mystics here. Okay, I'm seeing with the snake and the fire here. You might have a lot of shamanistic energy to you, powers, gifts. Okay, you might have a lot of psychic gifts. You have the gift of sight, you have the gift of hearing, you have the gift of clear seeing. Okay, clairvoyance, clairaudience, psychometry, psychic touch. There's something about you being very mystical here. Okay, some of you are really good at astrology, so I'm gonna like throw out some astrology signs here. I'm seeing for some reason I'm seeing Capricorn, Scorpio. I'm seeing fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm seeing Virgo. Oops. Taurus. Okay, I'm hearing there's something about your kundalini energy here. Okay, you guys have activated a lot of kundalini energy. All right, some of you have strong sexual energy within you, or sensual energy. You have strong sexual energy within you. Okay, and people can sense this. All right, you're very magnetic. Okay, you have a strong magnetic pull. Okay, some of you might notice that you are getting a lot more attention from people who are interested in you. Okay, maybe you aren't giving out your attention to these people. I'm seeing there's something about mysticism here. A lot of esoteric power, esoteric gifts. Okay, a lot of you who chose this pile might be my intuitives, my tarot readers. Okay, my high priestesses. You've been very patient, I'm hearing. Some of you are very patient. You're fierce, you're powerful. You are powerful beings here. But your power is very subtle, but it's felt, you know. People feel it. Okay? Alright, so you guys let's see your situation. We're looking at the bigger picture here of your situation, why it all played out, why certain things in your life played out with certain people, why certain relationships played out in certain ways. Okay? I haven't looked at these cards yet, as usual. I'll be looking at them the first time with you guys on screen. I'm also hearing that there's going to be some strange messages that are going to pop out in this pile, which only you will understand. Okay, so I'll be channeling certain things that even I might not understand, but you might. Okay, so let's see. We have imprisonment, right? We have message, and we have courtship. We have infinite abundance, gorgeous. Let go. You're on the right path. We have courage. Okay. Try to decrease. True love. Okay. We have spring. We have fairies. And we have travel. The first thing I'm seeing right off the bat is some of you are freeing yourself from some sort of imprisonment, okay, imprisonment of your own self. You've been keeping yourself back, okay, or holding yourself back from your own abundance, I'm hearing, and you now have found a spring in your step, okay, with spring here, awakening, projects, and renewal. You are coming into a very, very busy time in your life, okay. I'm hearing that the fairies or your guides, your fairies with environment, playtime, and enchantment here, okay, you guys have been living a lot up in your dream space, I'm hearing, okay, your imagination, which is where you were supposed to be, okay. If you guys have been daydreaming a lot, you know, about love, okay, you're on the right path towards it, okay, that's what your guides are saying. And the bigger picture here is like what I'm seeing, the message is asking you, or maybe you're already doing this, is you letting go of this chokehold you have on yourself, okay? I'm hearing lack mindset, okay? Letting go of lack mindset. I think that some of you might have felt like you were imprisoned or you were stuck where you were at. You're not actually stuck. You weren't actually stuck. You just did not have the courage to take that next step, okay? Awakening, projects, renewal. It's like you're renewing yourself through this whole ordeal of you feeling like, I think you guys are waiting for You used to be waiting for someone. With imprisonment, message, and courtship here, it's almost like you were waiting for someone to come court you. You were waiting for a message. You were waiting for a let's skip that. Yeah, you were waiting for someone, and it was keeping you stuck. Okay, you're waiting for this person to reply to you with message, imprisonment, and courtship here. You're waiting for someone to come through for you, but I don't think this person came through for you, and it kept you stuck. It kept you waiting, basically. But through this time of you waiting for this person, you have been working on yourself. You've been working on your Kundalini energy. I'm hearing, you know, with spring here, spring and this true love, this girl is wearing the red dress. That is the, like, for me, fire is Kundalini energy, okay? And yeah, I was sensing with fire here, it's almost like you're getting that drive. Your sacral is popping right now. Okay. I'm hearing that you're trying not to take things too seriously now, okay? With fairies here, environment, playtime, and enchantment. It's almost like you are now enchanting every single thing in your life. You might be enchanting your water, you might be enchanting your food, you might be enchanting your sleep time, you might be enchanting your, you know, you have been incorporating a lot of magic into your everyday life. You know, mirror magic, I'm hearing mirror magic, I'm hearing scripting, I'm hearing, you know, writing notes to yourself. I'm hearing, like, you've been doing a lot of work on enchanting yourself, okay? And it's working. You're on the right path to true love here and courtship here. You guys are going to be traveling, okay, soon in the future, or you've been doing a lot of traveling, and you are going to be traveling if you haven't, and if you feel you're stuck in one spot, you're going to be traveling soon, okay? For some of you, you know how to make yourself happy, you know? You understand how to make yourself not just necessarily happy, but like content, okay? With spring here, awakening projects and renewal. It's like you have new projects now. You're thinking up of new projects. You're getting a lot of new downloads, new ideas. A lot of I'm hearing neural pathways are being connected. So you're starting to make a lot of new ideas are coming up for you. And this is with the help of your fairies, okay? Some of you, if you've been working with fairies, all right? I don't know if you've been working on your glow up, all right? If you believe in the fairies, all right? If you believe in fairies, and if you believe in, I guess, your guides, all right? If you are very, very, where is all this dust coming from? You might want to work with the fairies when it comes to your glow up, I'm hearing, okay? Some of you are releasing yourself, yeah, from a situationship. That's what I'm hearing. And you understand now why you were in this situationship. You're going to understand, maybe if you don't understand, maybe you're going to understand through this reading why you were in this situationship. This situationship gave you time, okay? Gave you time for you to realize that your abundance is within yourself, okay? It's almost like some of you, like, you now realize, especially if you are, you know, delving into, you know, esoteric knowledge, which includes knowledge of, you know, law of assumption, law of attraction, the hermetic laws, you know, the laws of the universe, right? All of these things, right? You understand now that it was only you that was holding you back. You were the person that was imprisoning your own self, okay? Yeah. From going after your abundance. You're letting go of that now, and you're getting the help of your fairies, okay? With decrease here and let go, it's almost like, yeah, you've let go of a lot of things. You've let go of a lot of a longing. Okay, you've let go of I'm hearing for some of you limerence, okay? Longing for someone, waiting for a message, waiting for communication, waiting around for communication. You're letting go of that. You're no longer waiting. That's what I'm hearing. You're no longer waiting. But even though you feel like you're letting go of this person, you are actually on the right path towards true love here with courtship. Okay? Some of you are going to be traveling to see your true love. Okay? So I'm seeing like long distance travel here. Okay? Some of you are very, very, very creative people, okay? You are, I don't know what I'm hearing from the UK, okay? A lot of you are from UK, Europe, right? There's a connection to the UK, there's a connection to Britain, there's a connection to Europe. Maybe you felt like a fool waiting around for this person. It's like you just woke up, you know, with awakening projects and renewal. You're like, why am I waiting around for this person? Like I'm holding myself back for nothing, you know? So you're letting go of that. And you're on the right path. Basically like you're realizing your self-worth through, you know, raising your kundalini energy, seeing how you're glowing up by releasing more and more and more. You are glowing up, you're alchemizing, you're alchemizing within, which means your outer reality has to alchemize with it, okay? I'm also hearing that you guys, some of you, maybe you have been studying up on the law of assumption and you are releasing, you know, fear of not having enough, okay? And with infinite abundance here, once you have released yourself from this, you know you're always protected, you know you're always provided for, especially when it comes to finances. You're no longer sitting in that lack mindset when it comes to abundance and finances. You are courageous now. You're not afraid of going forwards and you know, putting behind your worries or putting your worries to the side so that you can go after certain things, okay? Some of you, yeah, you've been worried about finances, okay, or choices or options when it comes to, I guess, career, yeah, and love. You're letting go of that now. Your universe is an abundant universe, okay? Some of you might be thinking of renewing something that you left in the past, or reviving something, or revamping something, okay, that you left in the past. Or it could be that, yeah, you're starting to revamp yourself, basically within and without. Revamp. There's a revamp going on here, okay? And for some of you, you might, you know, you wanted true love, you wanted to be in love, but you weren't able to focus on love because you were so worried about other things, especially when it comes to your abundance. But now that you let go of that, that you understand that you were operating off a lack mindset, you are now even letting go of the options that you have right now that are not good enough for you. You know that this universe is abundant, right? Okay? You're allowing yourself to receive now. Some of you might have had fear of moving to a certain location or country. Maybe you want to migrate somewhere else. Maybe you feared not having enough, or not having enough money to finance you moving and stuff. You can let go of that. Your fairies and your angels and your guides, whatever it is that you subscribe to, okay, are saying you can let go of that now. You're changing environments here with awakening, projects, renewal. Maybe you're moving for work, okay? Environment, playtime, enchantment, journey, path, location. You're going to be moving overseas for work, okay? You're going to be moving locations for work. You're going to be moving, yeah, because you've unstuck yourself. Of your lack mindset. This is a very abundant universe. You're lacking nothing. Okay? All right. Let's see what your higher self wants to tell you. I think your higher self and your future self wants to talk about love, because it's like right here. And some of you might be saying like, oh, I'm not focused on love. I'm hearing I'm not focused on love, but that's exactly where you're headed. Maybe you aren't focused on love because you have been focused on something else, like your, you know, your projects, you renewing yourself, you reviving yourself, you revamping yourself, right? You've been focused more on this. But the bigger picture is all of this, whatever it is that you've been going through, this revamping of yourself, is basically putting you, it's like a bridge of events of you to cross over to true love here. You're on the right path to true love. For some of you, I'm hearing like for your love of travel, you know. You're going to finally move to a place where you're going to be like really happy, like, you know, yeah. And I do see it's overseas because with the plane and the ship here, again with path, you're on the right path, location. You're moving. Some of you might be moving to Europe, okay? Or opposite side of the world. Some of you might be moving to warmer climates, you know, with spring here. Or, you know, countries or with 4 seasons, I'm hearing. Okay, 5 cards. You have the Lovers. Look at that. Yeah. You have the King of Cups. You have the Eight of Swords. So these are messages from your higher self, okay? You have the King of Swords. Right? And we have the Two of Pentacles, okay? Bottom of the deck we have the Emperor, okay? And also the Sun, right? So it looks like you guys are now very much, you're calling in your Emperor, basically. You're calling in your masculine here. That's what I'm hearing. You're moving closer to your masculine. You might, and I keep getting this message, you might have two people to choose from, and this is like what's worrying you, okay? This is what, because I don't know why I'm getting this message. Now that you're not in lack mindset anymore, now that you understand that you are an abundant being, okay? Now, you know, you're starting to see all of your options pop up, right? You might be dealing with a water sign and an air sign, okay? Like I said, I think I said this in one of the past pick a card readings. One of them is the Emperor, your Emperor here, one of them, okay? And it's really up to you who you choose. And you in between here, like you're stuck in between two people. It could be that you're stuck in between two people who you've been waiting for communication from both of these people. So someone here, and yeah, with the Lovers here, you've had a choice to make. And your higher self is saying that you are going to be choosing oh, okay. You're going to be, you don't want to be in this loop of, you know, going back and forth between these two people, okay? Because that's still, you know, it's almost like you're with the infinity sign here. It's like you're binding yourself even tighter and tighter in between the two. So you need, it's like, I think you're going to release yourself from the one that feels most binding to you, or the one that feels most binded, okay? You know who is, how do I say this? It's like you feel someone is being held back from you. That's the person that you're going to leave behind, I'm hearing, okay? One of these people are going to end up your Emperor. And if you came here asking about, like, you know, like which one you're going to end up with, it's really up to you. You have two timelines here in the form of two people. Okay, you can choose either timeline. All right, your higher self is saying that you are going to be happy either way. So maybe you are releasing yourself from the worry of making the wrong choice. Okay? Some of you are asking, oh, is this my soulmate? Which one is my twin flame? Is this my soul? It really doesn't matter. I'm hearing like it truly doesn't matter who you end up with. is going to make you happy anyways, because you are the one that carries that energy. Do you understand? You are the true love. It's based on your choice, and you're on the right path, even though you think that you don't know how to make a decision between the two. Once you make a decision, once you stop like juggling this decision, you know, that's when they can come in. Stick to one energy, I'm hearing, and you won't experience this back and forth. I'm hearing they're both good like choices here. With the King of Cups and the King of Swords, they're both showing up as kings, and they both have the ability to end up being an emperor, you know. But it's what you perceive, okay, based on your assumption of them, okay. Some of you might be moving by springtime next year. Okay, I'm hearing by springtime next year you won't be in the same place. Some of you are dealing with strong, if you're not dealing with two people, then there's someone here that has strong Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. That is going to end up being your true love here, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, all right? Or Jupiter too, I'm hearing. You're going to find the courage to be able to take that step to move. It can be a daunting experience to, you know, to uproot, I'm hearing, but you'll be provided for, and you'll be, you know, you have infinite abundance here. You'll have enough. You have enough. You have more than enough. You will be provided for. You're ready. Maybe that's what you're feeling, like you need more time to make things right. Maybe you're a perfectionist, okay? Maybe that's what you're letting go of. Maybe, you know, I'm hearing like you're letting go of being too perfectionist about your life, trying to control every aspect of it, and you're letting things, you're letting things go, you're letting things flow now, you know, with the water here. It's like you're allowing it to just flow, okay? Yeah, with playtime and enchantment, you're not taking things too seriously anymore, all right? And you're going to realize that you're just going to be, it's almost like pushed by the current towards your true love here, all right? All right, so pile number 3, that was your pile. That was the bigger picture of your current situation. Yeah, I hope you got some clarity in that reading. And what else? Is there any other messages? I think that's it. Pile number 1, sorry, why did I say pile number 1? Yeah, you might be drawn to pile number 1. Pile number 3, thank you so much for coming to my reading. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and choose another pile. If it did resonate with you, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you guys get notified of future uploads. If you'd like to book a personal reading from me, you can find my email details down below in the description box. Email me there and I'll send you the rates. Thank you so much for all the bookings, for all the donations, for all the likes, for all the comments, for every single thing, you guys. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.